Paula, can you describe your art?
Most of the pieces that I've done in the past couple of years have a lot of doll parts and toys and things that are related to young age and basically just childhood.
What does your art mean to you?
I think right now the way I've been taking it is I kind of want to deal with the darker side of childhood and like the things that people don't talk about, because so many people like to put up a front and act like, you know, their life is so perfect and that their kids and their wife and their husband, whoever, is so happy. But I think a lot of times people stifle their real emotions. So I wanted to deal with and like look at the darker side.
What inspired you to go down this path?
Things that have happened over the years, just not even necessarily in my life, but in other people's lives. Things in the news, like when you hear about, you know, little kids dying or teens committing suicide, like there's something behind that that's driving them to do that. And I almost wanted to take on the silent darkness in our lives.
So what do you want people to take away from your art?
I expect people to be somewhat shocked and horrified to an extent when they view a lot of the pieces, but I want them to really look at it and think about how this image has happened in their life. Like, obviously you haven't burned a doll, but there's been, at least I think, there's been something in your life that's hasn't been perfect and that has taught you something or changed you in some way.
Paula's artwork is really creepy, but I definitely think there's a meaning behind all of it. I don't think she's destroying toys just because she thinks it's fun. I think she's trying to get a point across, and I really like it.
I like Paula's artwork because it's really out of the box and it really makes you think hard about the meaning behind the art.
Paula's artwork is different. Like, I like it, but it creeps me out at the same time, which is kind of the effect she's going for, because she has a different view on it than I do.
Paula's artwork, I like it a lot. It's very creative and unique, and she uses like tools or objects that I really wouldn't like think to use, like the Barbie dolls and that globe that she's making.
What pieces have you created mean the most to you, and can you describe them a little bit?
Right now, my favorite one is the globe, which I've named Share My World. And I got just like a regular school globe and cut a piece out of it. And I burned the edges around where it was cut, and then I put dirt and a little green leafy plant inside. And it kind of symbolizes like your world being your life and, you know, something in it being destroyed or changed. But that from that experience, there's growth, which like the new plant symbolizes the growth coming up out of the darkness.
Well, that's really cool. Thanks.